Hello there. So since I've last seen you, I've had COVID, as you know. I'm not over it. You could probably hear it in my voice. Promised you to improve your art by doing some ballpoint pen drawing. Today, I'm going to show you how to hold the pen. I've shown you all the marks, so I hope you've been practicing them. If you have, great. If you haven't, well, please do. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to hold the pen. So some of this may sound a bit strange, and I'm trying to do it and show you as best I can, which is quite difficult on camera. So I'm doing it from an overhead shot, as if you were looking down on your own hand. So the thing you need to do, more than anything, is to just relax. I mean, look how I'm just resting that pen in there. You know, I'm just resting it there. So it's acting like a bit of a vice, if you like, although I haven't clamped it in. So just rest that in there. Rest your thumb on there, your thumb on there and your index finger on there, right? Now, literally, come back a bit and just relax. And just touch the surface of the paper. Literally just stroke the surface of the paper. Now, if it doesn't get going, give it a bit of a scribble and then start again. And you will get the lightest, most lightest of all lines or colours. You will probably barely see that on screen, but the more I layer over, so I'm going from left to right, the more I lay over, the blacker that will get. Do not, if you can help it, be tempted to press too hard. You'll probably see a little bit of grey there now. There's a bit of a shadow where my hands are, but at the end of the pen I'm talking about. So if I lay that on there, and literally, I'm hardly even using my thumb, look. So, lay that on there and just backwards and forwards. Now, touch there and pull, right? But you're scraping. Literally, it is like scraping. And you can see the lines just getting darker and darker and darker. And when you're doing your values, say you were doing, oh, I don't know, an eye or an arm or something like that, anything. You get it up to the darkness you want, and you stop. Literally, that is all there is to it. Now, if I wanted a lighter line, I'd do one layer. But that's not what we're here for. I'll show you all that later. So, what we're here for is to just hold this pen. So I'm holding it between my index finger and my middle finger, and my thumb is there just for a guide. And I'm literally just doing that with my finger. And stroking the page. Literally just stroking the page, being as gentle and as light-handed as I can. And you will find in time you'll get to a point where you'll be able to go really quickly. Now, there is something to be aware of when you are doing that quickly, and that's for another video. But in the meantime, I want you to just practice holding this very lightly, very gently, and to just practice that hatching. So it's literally just resting it in your fingers, having your thumb as a guide if you need it, although if you're going very lightly you won't need it, and just going down, literally just going down. Try not to press too hard on the paper, otherwise you'll get too thick a line, alright, and you can't go backwards. So what we need to go is from the back forward, so start lightly. And if you need a little bit more pressure, you can add a little bit more pressure in there. See, I'm not even using my thumb. If you look, my thumb's really doing nothing. It's my two fingers that are doing the job. And that gets very fluent. It gets very therapeutic, in fact. So look, I'm moving along now. So literally, that is it. If you want to be a bit more assertive, you can hold the pen further down. But you will get a heavier line, even though you're trying to be lighter. So you need to be up here and to just rest to build the value up, other than starting at a darker value like this further down the barrel. So although you'll get a very nice line, and that's alright if you want to start slightly darker. So you were starting a dark value, you could start darker like this. But if you're starting off to get very light, subtle tones, you need to be very, far up the barrel, not very far, but about a third of the way up the barrel, and to just scrape that on. And you will see that it will get, you might end up getting a couple of lines every now and then that will go darker, but you've just got to hope that you haven't gone too dark by going like that. Alright, so literally feather light, backwards and forwards, not backwards and forwards on the paper, so it means going backwards, then forwards, resting it one way, resting the pen one way, I mean. So pulling down, look, I only do it on the downstroke. So I'm lifting the pen, downstroke, lifting the pen, downstroke, and they are, look, they're hatches. You can see them. So literally I'm doing that, but very light-handed and very close together. And you do that until you get your first layer. Alright? So that's all there is to it. Very lightly, between the fingers, with the thumb as support if you need to, so that the pen don't go flying off elsewhere. So if I was to just sort of give it no rest, I wouldn't really be able to control it very well. But I do need that pen there. It's like a, literally like it's got a holder right down the centre of your finger and your thumb. And that's how you hold pencils and pens, and you know, but this is for the art of ink pen drawing. So, and this will help you so much. If I had to choose one thing out of all of this that's going to help you the most, I mean look, I'm not even moving my thumb now, I'm just doing that. But if I had to choose one thing out of all this that's going to help your art the most, it is what I am doing right now. And that is literally just holding that pen in the way I am, with the lightest of ease and pressure, and touching, not pressing, just skimming over the top of the page. That will help your art, and that's all down to the way you're holding this pen, which is like that. Okay, it's not something I can talk on about endlessly, but I hope you've got the idea from that, and if you haven't, please ask me the question. This finger here isn't doing nothing, it's just them two fingers there. That finger there and that finger there are doing nothing, they're redundant, they're just resting on the page, which helps as well. And it's the two forefingers, middle finger and index finger, and thumb is basically just there to stop the pen flying away. It's very important how to hold that pen, and it's very important for other mediums as well, so like coloured pencils, even oil pastels. So I hope that's helped you, and I will come up with another one of these videos, all designed to help you draw and colour better. And I will come up with another oil pastel video very soon, and I might even actually just chuck a pastel pencil when in there as well, which I'm now doing a pastel pencil, so it might be worth just chucking that in there. But look at that, isn't that joyous? How you can just create this layer just by doing that. It's a slow process, but we've got all day, haven't we? So I hope that has helped out somewhat. It's very important, and I know I've waffled on about it, but I keep stressing it is very important to hold that pen properly. It will help you in all your other mediums. It's the one thing that is going to help you out the most out of all of this. But by the end of this, I can get you doing ballpoint pen drawings at the very least, and improving all your artwork at the very most. Or at the very least again, hopefully. So from a John who is getting over COVID but still has it a bit, I hope that's been okay and I haven't waffled on too much. And I'll make that a very quick video for now. And until the next time, please have a great day, a great year and a great week. And I'll catch you in the next video. And before I go, I must thank all my new subscribers that are coming along. You're coming along at an actual rate of knots, and I'm so, well, I'm quite humbled by that, if I'm being honest. I didn't expect anybody to want to watch my videos, and you know, I can do art, I know I can do art, but I'm not a video maker, so, and I'm not really a teacher, but I do teach. So I hope I'm helping, and I'll help in the best way I can, and hopefully it makes sense. So until next time, Take care for now. Bye.